దేశ సర్వోన్నత న్యాయస్థానం అత్యున్నత పదవిలో తెలుగు తేజం ప్రకాశించింది. ఆ వెలుగులో న్యాయ వ్యవస్థ సరికొత్త కాంతులేనింది. సుప్రీంకోర్టు ప్రధాన న్యాయమూర్తిగా రెండో తెలుగు వ్యక్తి దిగ్విజయంగా నేటితో తన పదవీ కాలాన్ని ముగించుకోబోతున్నారు. జస్టిస్ నూతలపాటి వెంకటరమణ సుప్రీంకోర్టు 48వ న్యాయమూర్తిగా ఏప్రిల్ 24న బాధ్యతలు చేపట్టి 16 మాసాల పాటు న్యాయ వ్యవస్థలో విప్లవాత్మక మార్పులకు శ్రీకారం చుట్టి న్యాయ వ్యవస్థను కొత్త పుంతలు తొక్కించారు. సరికొత్త తీర్పులతో చరిత్ర సృష్టించారు. భారత రాజ్యాంగాన్ని పరిరక్షిస్తూ న్యాయ వ్యవస్థకు లోబడి పనిచేసి తన పదవికి వన్నె తెచ్చారు. ఆయన ఈవేళ పదవి విరమణ చేయనున్నారు. దేశ సర్వోన్నత న్యాయస్థానం అత్యున్నత పదవిలో తెలుగు తేజం ప్రకాశించింది. ఆ వెలుగులో న్యాయ వ్యవస్థ సరికొత్త కాంతులేనింది. సుప్రీంకోర్టు ప్రధాన న్యాయమూర్తిగా రెండో తెలుగు వ్యక్తి దిగ్విజయంగా నేటితో తన పదవీ కాలాన్ని ముగించుకోబోతున్నారు. జస్టిస్ నూతలపాటి వెంకటరమణ సుప్రీంకోర్టు 48వ న్యాయమూర్తిగా ఏప్రిల్ 24న బాధ్యతలు చేపట్టి 16 మాసాల పాటు న్యాయ వ్యవస్థలో విప్లవాత్మక మార్పులకు శ్రీకారం చుట్టి న్యాయ వ్యవస్థను కొత్త పుంతలు తొక్కించారు. సరికొత్త తీర్పులతో చరిత్ర సృష్టించారు. భారత రాజ్యాంగాన్ని పరిరక్షిస్తూ న్యాయ వ్యవస్థకు లోబడి పనిచేసి తన పదవికి వన్నె తెచ్చారు. ఆయన ఈవేళ పదవి విరమణ చేయనున్నారు.
Treated us like your own family members. Your Lordship have also ensured that the prestige of this institution is also maintained, and a clear signal has been given that this court means business. This court will uphold the Constitution. This court will ensure that the constitutional rights of the people are never compromised. Lord, I join the learned Attorney General. He would be about, I think, 27, Your Lordship senior, and still working. So it's really sad that we lose our judges at this age, Lord, because when Your Lordships are really at your prime, and I'm sure easily at least another 5-7 years of good productive work which Your Lordships at this prime, which Your Lordships have the experience that Your Lordships have gained, the country will be missing. But I guess that is destiny, Your Lordships. We will all have to reconcile to that. And we all, Lord, from the bar, we wish Your Lordships a very healthy, bright future. And Lord, I also feel that it is just the start of a new innings. And in this new innings, Your Lordship will have more satisfaction, because as of now, there are a lot of limitations on Your Lordships in this holding this office. And once those limitations go away, probably, Lord, I feel that Your Lordship will have a more satisfying next inning. We all, Lord, pray for Your Lordship's good health and Lord, good future.
Thank you, Lord. We have personally seen. My Lord, we have personally seen, my Lord, that meeting and accepting each and every demand of the bar. We have seen, my Lord, that now the waiting area, this utility launch, even, my Lord, this parking area, then this auditorium. Each and every demand of the bar was accepted, my Lord, by my Lords. And we are really grateful that whatever we expect from any Honorable Chief Justice of India, that was fulfilled. Any corner of this premises we go, we will find somewhere where my Lord's impact is there. We are really grateful and we wish all the best. You are not going to retire. Knowing you well, we feel that you are going to serve in the future and you will contribute more for the nation.
Thank you. Yeah, but as I complete 50 years in the Supreme Court this year, and I've seen many Chief Justices come, many Chief Justices go. And the learned solicitor mentioned about your biological family and the family at this side, but there's another family that you take care of. That's on that side. The family of judges. You have taken care of that family very well. And I tell you why. When the sea is calm, the ship will sail. But we are going through very turbulent times. And it is difficult for the ship to sail. It is there that this court will remember you for having maintained that balance even in turbulent times. You have ensured that the dignity and the integrity of the court is maintained, that the government is called to answer, that the vision of the nation is kept in mind in the course of your judicial determinations. We thank you for what you have done for all the families that you headed, and we'll remember you for a long, long time, for you have actually collaborated with everyone for the purposes of maintaining what the high standards of the judiciary. And I think the upswing of the court has already started, and I'm sure that your successor will carry it forward. Thank you.
Lord, may I have, with the liberty from my Lord Justices Lalit and my Lord Justice Kohli, address my Lord the Chief Justice. Lord, if I can say, your Lordships have been a citizen's judge. Lord, I speak on behalf of vast multitude of citizens of this country. You stood up for them. You upheld their rights. You upheld the Constitution. When you took over, I wrote that day an article. I was skeptical. I was skeptical after what the court had gone through. I must say, your Lordship excelled our expectations. You lived beyond anybody's expectations. You did what is really expected to be done by this. It was amazing to see. That real checks and balance, which is required to be kept between judiciary, executive, and the parliament. You did it. And you did it with a smile. You did it with utmost courtesy to the institution, to the lawyers, to everybody who stood up, even parties in person who appeared before you. So I must say, personally speaking, and I speak on behalf of millions and millions of citizens, that your Lordships really blessed this country with amazing constitutional morality, amazing constitutional ethos, and it will always be remembered for a long time. It's been a privilege for me personally appearing before you, and I really can't hold my emotions because I genuinely felt when I wrote that article in Indian Express the day you took over that everything was lost. I may be very pessimistic, but I was actually meaning what had happened. And I must say with great sense of satisfaction that your Lordships are leaving this court in great hands of Justices Lalit and many judges who are going to follow. And I have no doubt that the kind of atmosphere, the kind of culture, the kind of power that you have given to this institution will continue to be strengthened further. Thank you very, very much. I wish you lots of good luck, and I particularly congratulate Mrs. Ramna and family members on this wonderful day, because but for them, you would not have been what you are. Thank you so much.
May I take this opportunity, your Lordships, to thank your Lordships, especially from the ladies from the bar, your Lordships' inclusive policies have been path-breaking, and in fact, they have brought us members of the bench who are outstanding, well-deserving for a very, very long time. And that trend obviously has to continue. Like Justice Ginsburg had said, that there should be a time when it should no longer be a celebration to invite a woman onto the bench. Maybe 100% women can be constituting benches of the Supreme Court. So I wish to thank Lordships for that trend which has been initiated and which is, I think, irreversible now, especially in the hands of our incoming Chief Justice. I also want to bring to notice of everyone the role that Chief Justice has played in talking about our judiciary, not just in India, but globally, abroad. And he has actually brought, I think, a large audience to understand that the Indian judiciary is a very strong judiciary, despite having the kind of challenges that it has. It is an extremely strong judiciary, and the trend is certainly going to be following. I welcome Justice Lalit also as our Chief Justice. Very grateful.
On behalf of the Women Lawyers Association, my lords, I thank your lordship for being an excellent human being, my lords, and also taking into account the needs of the women lawyers. In fact, I'm really grateful to your lordship for opening and elevating Justice Nidhi Gupta, my lords. She was part of this bar and this court, and it's a first step, my lords. And I request Lordship Justice Lalit to take over and ensure there's gender parity, my lords, on the bench, at least in tribunals and courts across the country. And I wish you a very happy birthday in advance and retirement with a full life of peace, good health and happiness. And I welcome Justice Lordship Lalit. And I thank Justice Seema Kohli, who's been an inspiration to all women lawyers.
Thank you. Yes, Lordship. But without repeating anything what my learned colleagues have talked, my lord, we will be failing in our duty. We will not thank your lordship, my lord, for uplifting and strengthening, my lord, another facet of judicial justice delivery system, my lord. That is the ADR system, my lord. Your lordships have, my lord, globally enhanced, my lord, the India's image in ADR justice delivery system, my lord, especially, my lord, mediation and arbitration. Your lordships, my lord, showing the opening of another international center in Hyderabad is, my lord, another way forward. And I believe, my lord Justice Lalit and the successor Chief Justice will, my lord, strengthen the system, and we will have international centers all over India, my lord, in almost all high courts. We are grateful, my lord, for your lordships, my lord, strengthening and, my lord, the faith of the people of this country in, my lord, the judicial system. We are, my lord, in fact grateful, my lord, your lordships have, my lord, enhanced the, my lord, rapport of the judiciary amongst, my lord, the word map. We are grateful to you, lordship.
Thank you. Lordship, I'd like to say something on behalf of the lady members of the bar and entire bar. As a former secretary of the Supreme Court Bar Association, I thank you from the entire bar association, all the members. We have been talking in the corridors that how sad they are that you're leaving us today. And you have brought the three important brains, the lady brains in the Supreme Court, and they are wonderful. And I hope Justice Lalit also continues this, and we welcome you, sir, because you are one of us, and we are very happy that you are taking over. So we thank you, sir, for everything.
My Lord, the Chief Justice, my lords, I have known you for over 35 years. Altitudes in life have not brought about any attitudinal changes in you. My Lord, you will go a long way. In that shelters, the overnight traveler is not the journey's end. Your journey will continue. God bless you.
My Lord, on behalf of Advocate on Card Association, my Lord, I share the same feeling, my Lord, and I wish, my Lord, happy, healthy, and peaceful retirement life.
I just wish to thank you, sir. As a secretary of the bar, you were always available for us. For one call, you would call the whole ECU or us for any problems. You gave us a lot of chamber issue, our auditorium, everything. And for the judicial appointments, also you have done around 250. And for the first time, 9 judges were appointed in your tenure. You would be remembered for it, sir. Wish you a very happy life, sir.
My Lord, only one thing. As a former officer of the Bar Association, my Lord, we are extremely grateful to your Lordship because of, irrespective of senior and junior or advocate or non-advocate,